Hello friends, welcome to today's video from the Wedded Wisdom channel. We hope it will be of great help on your journey.
Do you really know your wife, or do you just know where she keeps the coffee? Hold on, this isn't a random jab, I promise. But the question lingers, doesn't it? You might know her go-to Starbucks order or how she likes her eggs in the morning, but do you know what keeps her up at night? Do you know what memories still bring tears to her eyes when she thinks no one's looking? What makes her feel safe when the world feels too loud? Maybe you've been in the same house for years, but do you really see her? Not just look at her, see her. That's what we're talking about today. Not romance, not grand gestures. Presence, connection, intimacy of the soul. A lot of couples share the same roof, the same routines, even the same bed, and yet they're living in emotional silos. Like two islands separated by a sea of distractions and I'm fines. We confuse physical presence with emotional presence. But let's be honest, being in the same room isn't the same as being with someone. You can sleep next to each other for 20 years and still not know what's really going on in their heart. Love isn't about checking boxes. It's about checking in with the person you vowed to walk through life with. That takes intentionality and it takes courage. Think about this. How many times has she started telling you something important, and halfway through, she just stopped. Said never mind with that forced little smile. You thought everything was okay, but her silence was screaming. You ever catch yourself nodding, yeah, got it, while you're on your phone, or halfway watching the game? We've all done it, not out of malice, but because life is loud. Work, bills, kids, emails, expectations. And in all that noise, the one person who matters most starts fading into the background. Not because you don't love her, because you've stopped showing up in the ways that count. And here's the dangerous part. That disconnection doesn't happen overnight. It's subtle, quiet, invisible, until it isn't. Until she looks at you one day, and the sparkle is gone. Until she seems far away. You can feel something's changed, but you don't know what. You ask, "Are you okay?" And she says, "I'm fine," but you know she's not. You just don't know how to reach her anymore. That's when the alarm bells should go off, because she might be right there next to you, in the same room, smiling at dinner with the kids, but inside, she feels alone, unseen, unheard. Let me say this clearly. Emotional connection isn't automatic. It's not like Bluetooth. You can't just pair once and expect it to stay linked forever. It takes intention. Attention, watering, nurturing, checking the soil. Marriages don't wither when love runs out. They fall apart when listening stops. When we stop being curious, when she no longer feels like she has space to be her. And the worst part, you might not even notice it's happening until it's too late. That kind of pain, it runs deep. And if you've seen that look in her eyes, the one where she's there, but not really there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But now, here's the part I want you to hold on to. It's not too late. Seriously, the fact that you're watching this, that means something inside you is still alive, still reaching, still wants to fight for her. And that is the best starting point. Because knowing your wife isn't about remembering anniversaries or the brand of her shampoo. It's about noticing the way she exhales when she's overwhelmed, the way she withdraws when she feels dismissed. It's realizing that I'm fine often means the opposite, and that sometimes the most romantic thing you can do is listen. No advice, no solution, just be there. And that starts with something ridiculously simple, something you might not have done in weeks, months, maybe even years. But ask with presence. Sit down, no distractions, no phone, no TV in the background, just her, just you, and ask, "How are you?" No, really, how are you? And then shut up. Let her talk. Let her be quiet for a moment. Don't rush in with fixes. Don't take it personally. Just sit in the space with her. That's what she needs. Not a manager, not a mechanic, a man, a partner. Someone who hears the tremble behind the silence. Who sees her. Now real quick, because this matters too. If this message is hitting something inside you, pause and hit that subscribe button. Yep, that one. It tells us you're with us in this mission to build stronger, deeper marriages. And it helps us reach other men who might need this just as much as you do. So go ahead, click it. We'll wait a second. All right, back to it. Tonight, do something different. Set the phone down, turn off the noise, and just be with her. Maybe you don't even have the words yet. That's okay. Start with your presence. Hold her hand. Look her in the eyes, not with the eyes of a tired man checking off another task, but with the eyes of someone who remembers why he chose her in the first place. Because when you show up like that, she softens. She breathes easier. She trusts. And slowly, she begins to bloom again. And here's the beautiful twist. When she blooms, you grow too. The air in the house changes. It feels lighter. The tension eases. The glances across the kitchen start carrying warmth again. The laughter starts to return. And that love you thought had faded, it flickers back on. Not because it magically reappeared, but because it was never really gone. It was just waiting. Waiting for attention. For care. For you. So don't wait for the crisis. Don't wait until you're sleeping in different beds or talking through gritted teeth. Start now. Be curious, be brave. Ask her again, and again, and again. Because love isn't a one-time decision, it's a daily choice. And attention real focused, heart-led attention is the language of mature love, the kind of love that doesn't just last, but transforms. Today's a good day to start again. To reconnect, to rediscover, and to remind her that even after all these years, you still choose her. Every single day. And hey, if this message stirred something in your heart, subscribe to the channel right now and share it with another man who needs to hear this. You could be saving more than a marriage. You could be restoring hope, maybe even in your own home.
Thank you for staying with us until the end. Truly, from the heart, if this video touched something inside you, I invite you to share it with someone special. Subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Each one crafted with care, for everyone who believes true love is worth fighting for. Take a look at the other videos on the channel, filled with messages that nourish the soul. See you in the next one. Take care. And take good care of the one by your side.